Hi friends, this is a program of Java. In this program, I'll be talking about classes and object. So, what I'm going to show is I'll be showing class. So, classes are skeleton, we can say. This is a blueprint. So that like that we can use that blueprint we can use by making object of it. So a single object will also be having all the features, all the things what has been given in the classes, so it acts as a skeleton or blueprint. So in this video going to do a program. In this program I have to show that it is about a institution, educational institution. In this it will be there the department name, the HOD name, and the number of students, programs offered, or number of faculty available. So for all these attributes I am going to give a public class depth detail. I named it as. So in this I given all these things as a private attribute. So after that I gave a java.util.scanner. This is again for taking user input. By making the object of scanner, I'll take input from the user. Firstly I am creating the constructor. As we studied in C++, my many videos are there of C++. In that I talked about many times of constructor. So constructor is, again I am telling that it is a method. It can be overloaded in many ways, and whenever object of this class will be made, this constructor will be invoked, and this is mainly used to initialize the values. So I am initializing all the values here. See, we can see we will pass these all arguments at the time of making object, and this will be initialized in the respective variables, and that we are printing it. After that I am creating getter and setter method. So for every attribute I am creating getter and setter method. In this, getter will be displaying the values and setter will be setting, will again we can say that initializing the value dynamically. And after all this I created a function to take input. Actually in this program I will not be using setter much. I will be using a function that will be taking input. So what I made is, with all name of variable only I made this, and we are taking input by using the scanner object as. So all the attributes and method I declared in this. Then I am making a new file. In the new file I am giving the main function, and I am giving the class 2. That class name is main. So in this what I am going to do, for the constructor first I am making an object with all the required arguments which we should pass, and that will initialize the variables attributes there. Then we are giving the value. So firstly if you say enter the department name, and then I run the function which I made, a method which I made, their depth name. Likewise for all attributes I made function, and then it will print the value. So if the user wants to change any of the attributes later on, so for that I am giving here the program, that is switch case program with the do while, so that user can do as many times he wants. So we are taking input which of the attribute user wants to change, and in every case one of those I am giving to give them as a new input, and that will replace the old one. So we'll see for the output. So what we initialize with the constructor is showing here, and what we are going to give from our side, that will be here. So enter the department name. I will give as CSE computer science. Enter the HOD name. So what I am going to give is my name, and number of students I'll give as 250. Faculty I'll give 40, and number of programs offered should be 10. So after that we can see that it is displaying this all, and it is asking again that if you want to choose. So I'll give as I want to change the faculty number, so I'll give 5 to the faculty number. I change to 50. So it is again asking that I want to do it again, but I don't want to do it again. So you can see that it's working. Thank you for watching.